Looking at the finance minister's economic update, the Liberals are now projecting low levels of growth for the next 5 years. But I'm not sure if they're doing it to make it easier to beat their forecast or they've suddenly understood we're in a global deflationary environment with little sign of recovering amidst a series of forecast downgrades over the last 5 years. For my own part, I've been doing economic analysis for over 35 years, and there's nothing I see in the tax and regulatory burden of the three levels of government combined that fosters growth. But they don't talk about that. In fact, Alberta and Ontario seem to be working hard to restrict growth. So I tend to think the federal government's projections going forward are sufficiently dismal to be realistic. Now, during the campaign, one of the most astute political observers I know said the Liberal promise to incur $25 billion in deficits over 4 years was a very good strategic move. Once the public accepts deficits, she said they won't make a distinction between 10, 20, or 30 billion. It looks like she's right. I mean, the deficit picture has changed dramatically since the Liberals have come to power a year ago. We're no longer at a projected $25 billion promised in the campaign, followed by a balanced budget. It's now $130 billion with no promise of a balanced budget, but few seem to care, especially if the word infrastructure is thrown around. But it should be noted and underlined that despite the major government expenditures and significantly increased deficits, the government's own projections show virtually no impact on economic growth. Bottom line, it's a lot easier for any party to be in opposition than being in government. My name is Mike Campbell. Join me Saturday for Money Talks.